Well, away from that, in Accra's cables and wireless area, plastic waste is a way of life. Men and women dig through what the city throws away. They collect, sort, crush and sell it, turning trash into income, one bottle at a time. In our Climate Focus series today, my colleague Emefa Adeti tells a story of how their work puts food on the table and keeps plastic off the streets.
In the cables and wireless area of Accra, a small but important recycling hub is giving plastic waste a second life. What others throw away, people here turn into income, and in doing so, they help the environment too.
This one will melt it, they will do take away, black quality.
Interesting. Okay.
Al-Hassan is a local recycler. Every day, he collects plastics from across the city, crushes it into raw chips, and sells them to manufacturers. For him, this is more than a job. It's how he feeds his family and how he helps reduce plastic pollution.
Because of this job, my Peking gets scholarship for outside. Because of this job, I build my own house, a wife with 2 kids.
Portia is one of the many women who sort plastics by hand. She works in the open, under the sun, with no shade and little help. She earns 30 cedis a day, just enough to support her child and save a little.
15 cedi bet, say you 30 Ghana. And mama metimi abuabua, skaka kran so am pese metimi di bie container. Me bie wi ana fe ni majai, en na ya me buta entam.
Nana Kofi Hinaku, who runs Star Plastics and Alinko, buys recycled plastics to produce household and construction items. His company turns waste into chairs, tanks and plastic lumber, cutting down the need for timber.
So here we do recycled finished products. We have colleagues who do the recycle, the clashing, the passing, and they will sort it and do the finished material. Then when they bring it here, the one which is suitable for my product, then I'll go for it. Because the plastic, we have different type of plastic. We have PP, we have PE, we have AD, LD, and different type. I mostly use the PP, polypropylene. That is the short name of PP. Yeah. So when it comes here, I have different type of modes. So if I'm producing, I have a lot. If I'm producing, I have sewa plate, I have sewa bowl, I have adoa, I have Christodia, I have wache plate. I've named it in Ghanaian way because I'm not going to do it some like the Chinese people, they'll write chin chon chon on it.
But the land this recycling hub sits on is not theirs. Every year, there are rumors that it might be sold or taken over for development. That could put workers out of work.
We have petitioned to the government to help give this land for us to create an industrial village for the informal sector where we have a permanent place. Because if they are working around any time, the owners of the land, either the government or the individual, they eject them and they find difficult to get other places. But if we have one permanent place where they will have their structures permanently built, I think it will help to really increase production and even for more employment.
Every year, the governor they'll bring somebody buy the land. We are going to come and sack you. So if you have money to go and take material, you are panicked. Whether you don't know where you go bring the material, greater or come and destroy it. And we have been fighting the government to release here givers. Because we have all the company who is doing this rubber bowl, rubber bucket, they are blacks. Take away all our people are doing it because of this job.
Plastic that once choked gutters and landfills is now raw materials for building, packaging and household essentials. Their effort may be small scale, but they are making a big difference in reducing pollution and protecting the environment. Emefa Aditi's report for Joy News.
Climate Focus is brought to you by Joy News in partnership with Youth Bridge Foundation, Bridging Gaps for Positive Youth Development, and the Climate Development Knowledge Network.
Well, away from that, the government has expressed deep concern over the increasing rate of HIV infections, particularly among young people, citing, among others, limited access to comprehensive sexual health education as a key contributing factor. Speaking at the launch of the 2025 Voluntary National Review of the UN Sustainable Goals, President John Dramani Mahama stressed the urgent need for a youth-led national conversation on HIV prevention. A recent report by the Ghana AIDS Commission revealed that 15,290 new HIV infections were recorded in the year 2024 alone. Now, there's more in this.
We're also alarmed by the rising HIV rates, especially amongst our young people. This points to a failure in communications, stigma, and limited access to sexual health education. We need a bold youth-led national conversation on prevention supported by our schools, by our health workers, our parents, and the media. Prevention is essential, but empowerment is the key.
Well, let me just run you through some of the key data that the Ghana AIDS Commission released, just detailing some of the new infections for the year 2024. Our research desk has put that together and it's coming up on your screens. Now, the total number of people living with HIV in Ghana is over 334,000. When it comes to the breakdown, we have more females actually with the virus. They have the record number of 229,261, which is 68.5% of the people living with HIV are women. Now, new infections recorded in the year 2024 are over 15,000. And AIDS death-related numbers that they have put together, they say it's about 212,600, I beg your pardon, deaths. So that's the figure, and that's how things are looking when it comes to our outlook. We know that the president has also been speaking about the district assemblies, and he wants them to ensure that there's strict enforcement of the sanitation bylaws, particularly those targeting open defecation. In subsequent bulletin, we'll be exploring that conversation further and just look at how best this can help rid the country of issues regarding open defecation and some of the key proposals he's making. We'll also expand the conversation by bringing expert opinions here on the Joy News channel. So you want to stick and stay on Joy News Prime. My name is Faustina Safo. That's how we wrap up the bulletin. I appreciate your time and company. Up next is Let's Talk Entertainment. Have a wonderful day as you enjoy the rest of our programs.